MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Houston Astros.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Sonny Gray gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with the win. That's what I'm looking for in this game. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Batting third, second baseman, Angel Orojo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer here in the series. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, there she goes, the first home run of the World Series. I was kind of waiting to see when this might happen. You knew we had great offenses, but we're off to a grand start. First game, we got one.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Gray ready with the 0-1. On the ground, softly towards second. Arrojo gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Angel Arrojo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, how often do you see this? The reigning Cy Young Award winner facing the reigning MVP. This is a cool matchup.
Now a snap move over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0 delivery. Runners off for second. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Right. Digging in to try it again. Angel Arrojo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Peterson. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Digging in and looking for more, Angel Arrojo. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Here's George Springer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
George Springer.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base, and now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Now batting,
Evan Gaddis now standing in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Taken for strike 3, the throw. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did.